Hello, welcome to another edition of Guess That Key. I am your host, Paul Cook. We will get to all of our panelists, but we'll do that right after this. So, as I said, I'm Paul Cook. This is Guess That Key. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, so you're alerted whenever we upload new content and whenever we have another one of these fine game shows going on. And make sure you comment. We'll get to all the rules and everything in just a second, but we're going to bring in all of our guests for tonight. We're going to start with our usual. It is Mark. Mark, what's
Oh,
going on?
I'm stretching so I can pass out an ass whooping without pulling something.
Exactly. Ooh, all right. And I'm guessing here comes the man with the dramatic turn. It is one half of Spectales. It is Jake. There we go. What's going on?
Had to get the dramatic turn in. It's been a couple of months. Paul, it is great to be back, though. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, thank you. As I always said, you and Jesus are doing a wonderful job. You have one of the most entertaining podcasts going right now,
Thank
the
you.
Spectacle. So, um, unfortunately, I know he said that we would be in a completely OG episode, but Jesus has some family stuff going on. It's all good. He just is really, he's got so much going on this week with everything. So, he's not able to join us tonight, but we will have him on again real soon, I promise.
He is on in spirit, and he made me promise that Mark wouldn't win. So
Okay.
That's a promise you're gonna have to break, homie.
it was a
And
pinky
so,
promise. I can't break a pinky promise. Sorry, go ahead.
God.
And so, really thankful to have this guy on. He joined us at the last minute. It is probably the most positive guy on YouTube. It is Adam with Collecting with
Ooh,
Dirt. What's going on?
positive until I get on this show, baby. We're all business over here.
I was about to say, I'm
Oh,
positive he's
man.
got to get his ass whooped.
We're over here,
Wow.
baby. Got all the smoke, baby. What is up?
Wow.
What is up, all my beautiful people?
Um, before we get started, let's see who is out in the chat. We have first of all we have Las Crisas, of course, from almost 4 hours ago. And now he's
Hey,
from New
he's
Mexico.
done getting beat to the chat. Never
Yeah,
again.
exactly. John's comic with kids. What's going on?
Yo,
Pops, what's going on?
Pops back.
This guy. I have a black screen. Oh, there he is. Oh, good. Okay. That was probably me. Oh, there he is. Then Flash by Night. We have TJ, who will be on our next show, by the way. TJ will be with us
Okay.
next time.
Hey,
And then Adam Cole, baby.
yo.
Yes.
And we got Brother John. What's good, brothers and sisters? Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate all of you. One more aggressively relaxing. The answer is Power Pack Volume Number 1, Number 3. Damn, now I got to pick another book. Okay. So let's quickly go over the rules. Everyone on this panel has brought with them a key comic book. Now, you may be saying to yourself, how do you know that it's a key comic book? And the answer would be because it appears in the very fine app of Key Collector Comics. Okay.
That's so
And
embarrassing every time we say that out loud. I don't know
exactly. So that's really the only thing that is required because we have to have a final arbiter as to what is a key comic and what is not. And so we chose Key Collector Comics, the app, to make sure that it's there. So if it's in there, it's fair game.
I'd like to be
Now,
that editor.
as we go along, we will be asking yes or no questions to each of the people. So we'll take a turn. I'll have a book. The other three will ask me questions. They must be yes or no questions. So you cannot ask, "Hey, what year was that comic released?" But you can ask, "Was that comic released in 1975?" Because that's a yes or no question. Okay. You can use anything. For help, you can use the internet, you can use Google, you can phone a friend, you can have someone who's underneath the table, help you, whatever happens to come along. And you in the chat will also get chances to ask some questions as well. Before we start, what we always do is let's take a look at the different comic ages that we have so that we all know what we're dealing with. So, We have the Golden Age. This is from Action Comics #1 up until 1955. The Silver Age is Showcase #4, the introduction of Barry Allen in 1969. The Bronze Age is Green Lantern, Green Arrow #76 to 1985. The Copper Age is the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths to 1991. And the Modern Age is the creation of Image Comics in 1992 to present. So, let's just quickly see what other comments we may have out there. Oh, praise the almighty app of all apps. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Duros was not advertised. Time to pull out my list of books. Not on my not on Kiko.
It was in there. First Clementine.
Where comics? Hey, Tyler, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to ask whether or not the letter is still alive. Yes, absolutely. And Brian from Brian LCS, thank you for joining us as well. We also got Blue Hellion.
All for the calls.
So-
Brian LCS, who puts on the CBC Awards for the comic community. Check out the CBC Awards on Instagram. And Brian here to nominate some of your favorite YouTube channel people. It's a fun, just for fun game show to raise awareness to the hobby and appreciate and have fun. It's not to be taken serious, people. It's to have
Correct.
fun. I want to specify that. But support from people. If there's channels out there you love, shows you love, go throw their name in the hat. Let them know you appreciate them. And
Exactly.
I'm trying to put the word for that out there.
Oh, sorry. It's Lee. Because Tyler sucks. Rat Comics. Sorry. It's Lee. It's right. Ready for Wednesday would have been Tyler. Sorry about that. Thanks, Lee. Tyler sucks. So, Duras, we're going to go with your book first. I'm going to ask the first question. Okay?
Oh,
So-
Christ.
I had to write this question down. Okay?
Okay.
So, my question is this book a team book? And by team, I'm referring to the universally recognized definition of team as put forth by Webster's.com, which refers to a team as, and I quote, number of persons associated in some joint action, but which continues past the current issue. Not to be confused with team up, which may be some time-constrained action of two or more people acting in unison or in concert with one another, but which is ultimately ended.
I need to double check.
You've missed a lot, Jake. You've missed a lot.
I need to just double check. But I'm going to go with the answer is no.
So it is
Okay.
not a team book.
It's not a team book.
What did I miss? What's been going on the last couple of months? You guys
Let's see,
definitions.
how can we
I
put
love
this?
that.
You've got to just go back and watch the Durs episodes.
Yes, Durs has a somewhat fluid definition of team.
The most of fluid.
Our first question, we're already derailed. We couldn't be more on the rails.
Exactly. Okay, Mark, your turn.
Holy shit. Is this an indie book?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. I don't know. Did you answer the yes or no on the teams book?
Yeah,
It
you said
was,
not
it
an
was
indie book.
I had to triple check, but it was definitely a no on that.
Thank you. I was too busy thinking about all the changes. All right.
Dr. Van Hoot.
Now, because of the age distinction and when indie books sort of started emerging, I'm going to ask, is it a modern book?
It could definitely be, yes, a modern book.
I feel like it's a yes or no here.
It's most plausibly yes, for sure.
Okay.
So
It's
this is the most straightforward he ever answers questions.
it's an indie book, bro.
Wow.
or a modern book. I already answered the indie book from Mark.
So it's an indie book. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the juggler. Is it a Spawn book?
Hang on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, the mazes, dude. Those are gangster. Put me in some with those with some crayons, bro. Entertained.
Durr's questions remind me of those mazes kids saw. All right, let's see.
Have they teamed up or fought with Archie? That's a good one.
I don't believe so.
Did this book come out before 2000? The year 2000.
The year 2000. In the year 2000.
You know, John makes an excellent point. It's a Spawn book, and he wasn't sure if it was a team book.
So are you asking if it came out before 2000 or in the year of 2000?
Before the year of 2000.
No.
No,
So
okay.
it's after 2000.
I didn't bring a Spawn book the other time I was here, so I thought I was like, I'll bring one.
Right. Nice.
All right. I like Paul's theory of going for the jugular. Is what makes this book a key that it introduces one of the many variants of Spawn?
No. That's a tricky question, but I would say no. As a Spawn fan, I would say no. And I mean, I got Key Collector right in front of me.
Right. Okay.
There's lots of Spawn keys, John.
Right.
There's a shit ton.
And they're stupid expensive, some of them.
No, they're not. Not two of them.
So there's 2 gunslingers that are stupid expensive,
Those are
and
the
then
ones I was referring to.
all the Spawn homages are 50 to 200 a piece. So they're expensive as shit. It's a low print run.
That's what I'll is the fact that it's a key due to the cover?
No.
Is the key fact? Well, first off, is this an issue of your favorite Spawn? Is it an issue of your? Because there's multiple Spawn titles, but is this of your favorite Spawn?
When this book came out, yeah. But no, to answer your question, I would say.
Okay.
It's not Beckerman.
Is it a Spawn milestone book?
Just clarify milestone for me.
Paul, do you happen to have a dictionary?
I want
300, issue 300.
100, 150, 200, 250, 300.
I'm gonna put a guess on yes.
You're gonna put do you not know numbers?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a guess. I'm just gonna put a guess on yes. You know,
Okay.
from what I see, I mean, I'm guessing it's a yes.
Okay.
Because I think Todd even advertised huge milestone issue coming. Like he did a whole documentary on it, which is fantastic, by the way, if you never watched it.
Yes.
I have not.
See, look, flashlights.
The name of it is Like Hell I Won't, and it's badass. It really
There's
is.
always a
Hell I
milestone.
Won't.
Any time that something pops, a milestone. Batman Spawn.
Like Hell I Won't.
If TJ thinks Durr's answers are fire, we may want to consider
letting him on the
TJ
show
next week. Next time.
TJ's coming with that bullshit.
Well, please announce Dur's in advance.
Would give me some time to get some
Give me time to
Ritalin.
get some Ritalin.
For sure, dude. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew, bro. You gotta be ready to rock.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
I believe it's mine. Does this is it a key because of a death?
No.
Is this part of the main Spawn title, the primary Spawn title?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. There's a shit ton of Spawn books.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Drac?
All right, so we're getting somewhere.
DM nerdy. What's going on?
And it's not number 1 because that's right. here.
And it's also before issue the year 2000.
Right.
We knocked a lot off the list with that. Me bullshit? No.
I thought
Beckerman's
that
got
was a bear.
Let's see.
No, Beckerman.
I'm gonna lock in.
Did
already.
Did McFarlane do the cover?
Yes. Yes, Mike. Locked. I said yeah or no to that.
I'm locked in. So you guys.
It's before issue 300. You think it's a milestone issue?
McFarlane did the cover.
Well, I'd be willing to bet since it's a milestone issue, McFarlane did one of many covers.
I'm willing to bet that it's probably not a milestone issue because we're talking to Durs.
Don't doubt my judgment.
Is this an origin of a different Spawn in this issue?
No.
Okay, so it's not the 200.
Is it a second appearance of a character?
No.
That's great. I'm gonna lock in on something.
I don't think you need your lamp on. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna go turn a lamp on.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right here.
I'm not thinking it's gonna be 230 because that's not a milestone. I'm thinking.
For sure, I'm assuming you guys have it.
Thanks, Dick Prime. Thanks for showing up, and yeah, hit the like button.
Am I the only one not locked in?
Yes, you are.
You locked in, Mark?
No, I'm not locked in.
Then you're the one.
All right, so I'm just gonna lock in then. Let me see what the year this is. Ugh. I'm gonna lock in.
Okay.
Do you guys tell me, or do I
Yes.
show the book?
Yeah, we all go around, tell you one at a time, then you tell us we're wrong and that it's not a milestone issue.
Well,
Okay.
for some
It's
people like
for
Mark, you tell
sure
them
a
they're wrong.
milestone. It's for sure a milestone issue. I promise.
So I'm gonna go with Spawn number 300 because that's not post 300. That is 300.
I thought that's what was gonna throw everybody off, but am I supposed to say yes or no to that?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I also have Spawn 300 on mine. So
I went
If
with
he- if
100
he's
to
right-
be different.
So
Do it.
now hold on, just me. Let's make you big here. So now you go ahead and show it off.
So shout out to one of my subscribers. He doesn't have a YouTube or makes any content, but he was recently downsizing and moving, and he messaged me on Instagram a couple days ago, and he's like, "Hey, I got a book that I'm going to send to you just for your positive vibes and stuff like that. I know you would really enjoy it." And I didn't really know what he was talking about, and he told me who his YouTube name was and everything, and I instantly recognized him. I was like, "You don't need to send me anything, man." But this showed up today, and I'm greatly appreciative. It was the Spawn 9.8, and it's
That
the
is awesome.
It's the Virgin
Oh.
variant, though.
That's super cool.
I can't
That's
get it to
really,
not
really
glare.
cool.
There it goes. Bam.
There you go.
So
That's
yeah,
really nice.
you don't have to send me stuff, but shout out to Brandon. You're an awesome dude, and I love you, man.
That's very cool. I actually wrote down virgin variant over here.
Nice.
So
I even messaged Paul earlier because I didn't want to get in any things. I was like, does the virgin because like on the Key Collector app it does. If you guess 300, did you have to guess the 300?
Wait
version?
a minute. This sounds like insider trading here.
It
Paul,
wasn't.
did you have?
It wasn't.
You have
I
knowledge?
cut. No, I said, does variant covers count for anything?
Oh,
And he
okay.
said no. So that's way too broad.
Yeah, I'm like, if we have to get, especially with Spawn, where there might be like 30 different covers.
Yeah,
It's like
hundreds and thousands of variants.
I'm
Eventually
just
it's
getting a kick out of
absolutely-
Mark.
The
He's
key, it's the
changing
first cameo.
diaper
It's the
over here.
so Mike, it's the first cameo appearance of She Spawn. The Redeemer becomes the Reaper, and it's interior artwork by Todd McFarlane, the first time since 1995, and then a 72-page milestone issue, 300 celebrating 27 years.
Oh, here.
Nice. All
Alright,
right.
Multitask.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy it survived
out.
that long.
Oh yeah. This is. I feel like sometimes I come in so confident with a book, and then it'll be guessed like on the second or third question. I'll be like, "You sons of bitches."
Mhm.
But I guess I'm just not that. I'm easy to predict nowadays.
If it's like Golden Age or Silver Age, it's rough for me.
So before we move on, though, Adam, what's going on your channel? I mean, I know Sunday night you do your Sunday night sesh, right? You
Yep.
do. You're probably
Got some-
on, right?
Yep, got Sunday night sesh every Sunday at 6. I'm going to be announcing my 800/900 subscriber giveaway. I'm on the push to 1K. I'm trying to look for someone to do kind of an edit for like an intro for me because I'm going to do a new series.
E-Man.
Yeah, that's what, because I reached out to DJ and that's who he referred me to, because I'm going to do a series called The Real Ones. It's going to have like kind of a retro hip hop vibe, but like bigger channels like Mark and DJ and Brian and stuff, you guys don't get included in like shout outs and tags and stuff like that.
Or
You
invite
guys,
channels, nothing.
right. You guys need the love just as much as somebody with 100 subs, So it's going to be a weekly series, just highlighting one channel and stuff like that. And this weekend, I have, if it doesn't rain, I'm going to a flea market. If it doesn't rain, or if it does rain, I have 120 books I need to show off. So that's where I'm at.
Nice. All right, Mark, you want to go next?
What? No. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
All right, and Adam, you can start.
All right, so these are all like I don't have anything wrote down. I'm just going off the top of my head, and it's going to be classic. Is it a team up of a male and female character, but it's not the first time they've been together?
Good God, that's specific.
This is normal. No.
It would have been better, but I'm gonna have to brainstorm a little bit.
I don't even know how to write shorthand for that question down. Like usually I'm just like
Yeah,
team. Nope.
Oh no, it's just you and Paul by yourselves, man. No help coming from this guy. I think one of those questions was the blood type of the writer. Didn't care who the writer was, just wanted to know his blood type.
Oh God.
So at least we got that out of the way, though. That's why I
we
will
did.
lead the way.
We-
That's
yeah,
why I
Now
no.
we can move on. Now we can move forward.
Right, now we can
Yeah,
get to the
no,
easy
you-
questions.
Ooh,
You're
Robert
leading
John
with,
thinks-
with a sharp sword there. That's what you're leading with.
right. It's
Uh,
New Guardians number 2.
You missed that Brother John episode. Holy.
Those
hell.
were awesome books, dude. I've
Yeah.
never even heard of those.
Cocaine vampire fueled by his white supremacy or something.
Wild, dude.
Man. And it was a legit DC book.
Yeah.
what book was it?
New Guardians
New
number
Guardians.
1.
Yeah,
The
dude.
one from the 80s.
Good God. All right. Enough of this shit. Is it a Silver Age book?
It is not a Silver Age book.
I'm out of my wheelhouse now.
Is it a DC book?
Damn, Paul, you know me. It is not a DC book.
Is it an indie book?
Is it an indie book?
Mhm.
It is, in fact, an indie book.
My guy.
It's a Spawn number 300, but a different variant.
That's awesome.
It's the
There's
Jim Lee cover.
plenty of them, dude.
The only one that matters is the Alex Ross one.
Yeah, they're all fire.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Was this book published prior to the year 2000?
What does prior mean? Prior?
Webster's dictionary defines prior as before.
Yeah, can you? Okay,
Before. That's all it said. It's just before.
Before.
Right.
So before the year what now?
The year 2000.
In 2000 or before?
Prior to the year 2000.
It was, in fact, prior to the year 2000.
Is this key book a first appearance?
This key book is a first appearance prior to the year 2000 from an indie publisher.
Okay.
During the indie explosion.
So I'm just gonna clarify for my own sake. This is a modern book. Is this a modern book?
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the modern age?
1992. Sorry, Paul.
Yep. No worries.
That's a valid question. I needed to know.
Because I'm discovering a couple indie books that were right like 91 and stuff.
There's been books all through the 80s even too. It really started blowing up in the 80s.
Right. You're up, Jake.
Yup. Let's see. Is it an image book?
Image. Oh my God. No, it's not.
I thought that was a valid question.
That was a solid question. A solid question, Jake. Welcome back.
To get Trapster. Oh, he does have a first Turok. He has a one of a Turok.
I always have Turoks on deck. If you want to talk Turok, there's always a pile of Turoks in arm's reach.
I got like 3 of them right over here. I'm looking at
my Nintendo 64. I collect Turoks.
I'll go with Evil Comics. Is it a Valiant comic?
Valiant. Let me check. Hold on. Where I even put it. Let's see. This is going to be a Valiant comic.
Man.
It's going to be, or it already is.
Someday
At the time of its publishing.
Am I up?
I think I am. Or did you just ask Paul?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this comic have to deal with a video game?
The acetate Drac is put away with the other copies. These are just the recent pickups. I'm the only person that has the acetate Turok book. It's a one of one. It's got a Jurassic Park acetate. It's
in his safety deposit box.
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, I did that video about like, can you believe it? The most expensive Turok one that exists. And I did a video like taking it completely serious. Like no one else has this. This is a one of one. And people in the comments like, dude, I didn't know that existed. I'm like, yeah. They have no clue that Drac made it.
Does this involve a video game?
What does that even mean? Does it involve a video game?
Like, does this? I mean, there's plenty of them that involve a video game.
What's into the frame?
No, this is Tyler who says, "I'll catch the replay. Please send timestamps so I can skip all of."
I mean, is it a Super Mario comic? Is it a Zelda comic? I mean,
Is it a licensed video game property?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does it involve anything to do with video game?
That's back-ass words. I mean, like, there's a Deadpool video game, but
it's not made by Valiant.
I'm just saying, like, for context,
right.
Question shit is what I want to point out.
Well, there's a lot of video game comics made by Valiant, is what I'm saying.
Okay, is it a licensed video game comic book? Meaning it was a video game that they made a comic book out of.
Right.
No, it's not a licensed video game property. But you know what I mean? Like, Deadpool existed as a comic character, then he's had a video game made of him. That's why.
Right.
There's been countless video games made out of movies and comics. But then you have original video game properties that have been brought over to comics.
Oh, I know what you fucking have, Mark.
I know what you have.
Yeah, I think I know what you fucking have.
Galtrax will clear you right up.
Let me see here.
Was
I'm locked. I'm done. I'm locked. I'm serious.
this comic?
Just trying to
Was
think
this-
of Mark's sponsorship here.
Was this comic published in 1992?
I think it's Jake's turn.
Okay, Jake, ask him if it was published in 1992.
Was this comic published in 1993?
In 93 or prior to 93?
No, the year of.
Not by Valiant, Laura.
The year of 93. No, it was not, Jake.
There, Paul. Now you still have your question.
Thanks. Was it published in 1992?
Prior to 93?
No. Yeah. Yes. 1 year prior to 93.
Yes, this was in the modern age prior to 93.
I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm almost 100% locked, but I'm gonna just ask this question just for
That
Jake.
puts Paul first in the queue.
I said I'm locked before this. I
Well,
said
you
I'm
can't
locked.
ask the question.
You-
Then
All right,
you
then
can
I'm
ask the
locked.
question.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
you
locked.
don't
I'm
have to ask
staying
the
locked.
question. Yeah.
You were
Okay,
gonna ask a
I'm-
question for my benefit. Well, what
Yes.
was it? I'll ask him. I still
Nope,
get a question.
I'm
No,
staying.
no, wait a
locked
second.
then.
How come when I tell you to ask the question, you won't answer?
I'm
But you'll ask the
staying.
question?
I am staying locked for sure.
Just a double standard. That's all. Okay. I feel like I got a guess. I just don't know if it's the one that I want.
I do my homework, man.
You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll lock in as well. I think I'm
To
wrong, but
answer aggressively's question, yes, 1992 was a leap year.
He might have. It's a 50-50 chance he threw a wrench in the system. So he probably has both of them sitting off, and that's what I have locked. By the way, Brother John.
You have multiple comics locked.
No, I'm saying you could have either one of these sitting off, and it could throw a wrench. But what Brother John said is what I have locked.
Publisher is
Valiant.
Valiant.
What is going on,
No.
Esteban?
Okay, so Adam did X-Men Man War #1. That was what I had as well. Jake,
Eternal Warrior #4, first cameo appearance of Bloodshot. Excuse me.
I do my homework, man. He's been raving about it on his channel for the past 2 weeks.
I'm about to message Jesus and let him know how much Jake has failed this city. We have Exo Man of War issue #1, Jim Shooter.
He stepped away to laugh at the panel.
I get a point. I finally get a point.
So, and I'm going to take this opportunity to point out, if you're not checking out the new series by Becky Cloonan and Liam Sharp,
I heard it's
Yo.
really dope. The artwork.
This is next level right here. This only 2 issues in. Go check it out. Exo Man of War Unconquered. Phenomenal read. You can get lost in the art. It is amazing.
That's what happens when you watch all of We Are Legion's YouTube content. You know he's raving about that book right now.
Is Valiant still publishing that? Because I know they were having some problems with the. Well, that was I every time I think of Valiant, I think of Bloodshot, because the first couple of issues of Bloodshot were amazing. That was Dennis Camp, I think, who was the writer on that. But ultimately, I think they just Valiant's not able to keep it up.
Apparently, they only have one comic solicited for July, and that's Man of War #5.
Nice. Well, good.
And yeah, Esteban, I have that game still, that Exo Iron Man heavy metal game from the 90s. That's why I was asking Durs and giving him shit. I'm like, what do you mean involves a video game?
See, I know my games, bro.
Dude, they are participating in Free Comic Book Day as well. They have a Shadow Man. I don't know if y'all remember, that was a game on Nintendo 64 as well. That's getting remastered and everything and released on newer systems coming up. But they have a Shadow Man comic coming out for Free Comic Book Day. So go out, support your local comic shops. If you're in the Augusta area, or if you want to drive here, our shop does like a mini con for it. It's badass. But there'll also be an Exo story inside the Shadow Man game.
And so now, Mark, you have your 2,500 celebration coming up 1 week from tonight on your
Yeah.
channel, right?
Yep. You can enter today. 2.5 thousand subscribers. Thank you. Got a bunch of fun key comics and some CGC slabs. I found a bunch of 40-year-old and beyond CGC high grades for crazy deals, and I bought like a stack of them just to have for like giveaway fuel for stuff. Got an
Fire.
amazing Spider-Man book in there. I got an awesome DC Comics Presents with Superman and the Spectre on this cover. Like some really, really fun stuff just to give back out there and let people know I appreciate all the support. And it's just fun as shit to do giveaways and hang out. It's just fun giving it back.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then don't forget, every Friday morning you do your hangout. Every Sunday night you do your at week's end. You do shorts all the time. So you are one of the hardest working guys on YouTube.
And I do shows over here. Don't forget that. We literally do content on this channel too. So Mondays we have the DC deep dives right here, and every other Wednesday, obviously, we're right here doing this. And if you missed our hangout with Jeremy Adams this past Sunday, go back and watch it. Like, we talked his run on Flash and what he's looking for.
2 thumbs up.
The Lantern.
Yep.
It was a blast.
Yeah, we talked Journey and professional wrestling. We got into lots of different things.
Yeah,
It was a great interview.
it was a proper hangout. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Just fanned out with the guy. Starhenge is probably Liam Sharp's like magnum opus, and it does have a second volume. It's the, I don't know if you finished it yet, so I don't want to say anything, to be honest with you. But the second book of Starhenge is contingent upon hardback sales, but there is already an offshoot from Starhenge that's, you'll see when you finish it.
Mark just signed a book.
With a remark. Because he's Mark.
Exactly.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Mm.
Okay. Jake, you're going to be up now.
What is going on, Kamikaze?
All right.
Kamikaze.
Oh, hey, what's up? Ozzy. All right.
So-
well, who's the first victim or question asker?
It's me. I'll start off strong again, bro.
Adam.
No.
And don't worry. I had time to brainstorm this one a little bit. So, is this the first cameo appearance of a team up, but none of them are flying on the cover?
Not flying.
Not flying. They cannot be flying. Or they can't even be like stuck to walls or anything. They have to be on the ground, 2 feet on the ground. But it's not the first time they're team up, the first cameo of a team up.
Cameo of a team up.
On the ground.
On the ground. See, if I have time to brainstorm, they're a little bit better.
Holy shit.
The answer is I'm 98% sure that the answer is no.
Awesome. I'll believe you, and we can move past that question now.
Good use of a question. Might be the best one of the night.
Hang on. I just need to write that down. Give me a second.
Yeah, write it down. Is this a Bronze Age book, Jake?
Paul, can you define Bronze Age for everybody, please?
Of or made of bronze.
Good. Yeah. Sorry, I just need to check the publication date here. The answer is no. Also, my previews this month, guys, is from November of 2022.
Nice.
So I've got good stuff here.
Be sure to pick up your copies of Starhenge.
Nice.
Starhenge.
All right. So it's my question now this time. So what did you say about Bronze Age? I'm sorry.
You should have been listening.
I didn't hear it either.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
the answer is no. It is not a Bronze Age book.
Okay. I was going to be nice, but since you just said that to me, my question is going to be: we've asked 2 questions. Have you lied about either one?
What is it, Kevin?
And the answer is yes. He lied about mine.
No, that is a great distinction. You're welcome to ask that anytime. The chat, I'm sure, is already curious. If I look left when I give you the answer, that means I'm lying.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Is it a Marvel book?
It is a Marvel book. I wasn't sure. I was questioning whether or not it might be.
Theirs is like having a conversation with my 9-year-old on cold medicine.
Yes, dude. They're probably all hopped up, bro. Sipping that little kid lean. Is there? I'll just make it real easy. Is there more than one person on the cover? At least two.
There are. Well, yes, there are at least two characters.
I will
Marvel book.
like civilians in the street don't count. They're like the two characters have to be recognizable heroes.
So, yeah. Well, so you're not going to count like as an example, right?
Mhm.
On the cover of Action Comics 1, there's the
Mhm.
guy just going nuts.
Doesn't count.
He doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Recognizable heroes of some
Named
sort.
characters.
Correct.
Right? Then yes, there are still two characters on the cover.
Cool beans.
Monkey was talking to me. Did we confirm if there's two characters on the cover?
Yes.
Yes.
There are. Okay. Yes.
Named.
Yes.
They are named characters.
Now, is that at least two or solid two?
At least two. It was.
Okay,
Yep.
least.
It could be at least. It could be 100.
Well, I'd say it's a solid foundation of two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
So
a pyramid.
on this non-bronze Marvel book, is there less than 5 people on the cover?
Man, really making me do work. By my count, there are less than 5 people on the cover.
Less than 5. Okay.
Almost got it narrowed down.
Well, are you counting the cameraman, the person who took the shot?
No, he's not on the cover. He's outside the cover.
Yeah, but he's represented.
Is he named? Is the cameraman like a named character outside the cover?
Maybe the main star from the Marvels.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The chat's just like, this is unwatchable.
Thanks, Blue Hellion. I appreciate you.
How about my God?
Marcus.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Is it a modern book? Do we just know it's a non-bronze book?
Correct.
Paul, because I gave you some shit on your last question, I'm going to be direct with you.
Yes, maybe.
This book was published in the modern era. Yes.
Oh, nice. John's comment is maybe the worst string of questions you've ever had.
Yeah, but it's a good time, Brother John.
You said it's modern. You said it was modern?
So I'm just going to narrow it down. Is it pre-2000?
Yes, it is a pre-2000 book. This book is a book that was published prior to
There we go.
the year
Y2K.
2000. Yeah.
Nice.
I was about to
nice.
say, what the hell? Are we switching from prior to pre now? How do I keep up with all of this?
Well,
So it's 92 to 99.
I thought you would appreciate pre more.
We
Oh,
all
very well.
we all appreciate a
The
little
breaker that
breed.
comes off its hinges. It's like an accident. You just can't turn away.
All right, let's see. So it's a pre, not prior to 2000 modern Marvel book with at least 2 characters, but less than 5 on the cover. Is this a Spider-Man adjacent title? Is it one of the many Spider titles?
Within the Spider-Verse. Are we good with calling it that?
Well, there wasn't a Spider-Verse at this point, so no,
Spider
no, I'm
family.
not good with that.
The Spider Book family. Just
That
trying to
was
put a
Yeah,
nice
Spider-Book family.
like netting over your question here.
Is it a Spider title? That sounds cool. Spider title.
Clever is still alive.
Just because you say it fast doesn't make it sound good.
That's not true.
All right. It is not a Spider title. However,
Yo,
I'm
that sounded dope when you said it at regular speed.
everything I say is dope, Mark. I'm a little disappointed in the chat, so I'm going to give away a freebie. Paul, can I give away a freebie?
You can do whatever you want.
In the chat,
Yeah. I haven't seen this question asked, and I've been away a while. Maybe I shouldn't be gone so long now. There used to be a pretty big staple on this show that somebody would ask if there is red on the cover.
Oh, we still do.
And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say there is red on this cover.
Okay.
Less than 5 people, red on the cover.
More
We
than
still
2.
haven't had a single episode go by where that question has not been asked.
Well, that's
still
good.
100%.
Have the character or characters in this book appeared in a live action Marvel property?
Give
me How I Met My Wife.
Sometimes that's the only way. Okay. To answer your question, yes.
Is this an X-Men book?
Good question.
Did you say team or teen?
I said, is this an X-Guys book?
Is this an X-Men book?
Mark, no. But yes, it is an X-Men book.
Cool beans.
All right, got it. Jake hates women. All right. Next question. Is it an X-Men proper? It's not X-Force or X-Factor, X-Men proper title.
Well,
not New Mutants.
Well, are you asking if it says Uncanny on the cover or not?
No, because of the time error. I'm asking, is it an X-Men proper?
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Hell yeah.
We're getting there, guys. We're so close.
We are. Time to open ye old resources.
Yep, that's about
what
the time we got
What resource
to
would that be? What resource are you opening up?
I'm opening
an
app from the channel sponsor. Shout out to the channel sponsor, Collector Comics.
I use it straight off the Google. I don't like the app. It doesn't work as well as the actual Google.
Is this a first appearance?
Paul, I feel like I'm new to the show. Are we how are we doing with this first appearance, first cameo appearance? I mean, how does the show differentiate?
App.
Oh, as it's in the okay,
correct.
Then I will concede and say it is a first appearance. Yes.
Is this the first appearance of a character opposite of Alpha?
No. Wait.
No, it's not number 4. He's asking if it's the first appearance of Omega Red.
I'm aware. I just didn't enjoy the phrasing, is what I'll say.
I got to keep you on your toes, my dude.
No, I understand the Greek alphabet, or at least enough to know what you asked. I just more was like, well, I could be.
I want you to be cryptic. For me, be cryptic.
Cool. Well, then the answer very well could be yes.
Nice. Got
lock
you.
In.
See, I understand that perfectly.
Lock in?
Not yet.
I'm locked in. You just what the
Oh, no, I'm locked in then.
I know you should have done it immediately.
I was, dude. To be fair, Trev knows that X-Men is not my jam, so I was just double checking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, okay. Absolutely.
Message Paul. Get on the schedule, Izzy.
We're looking to fill up June right now, so let me know.
So does that mean I'm winning?
No, because you locked in after me.
No, I was just looking. I asked. That was the comic I was going with. Well, I guess that was the first comic that
I
was
even
on.
gave you a long gap
That
to
was
lock in, and you never did. So I guess I'll lock in.
so.
We
I
got to
mean, I
check the
asked the
tape.
question. I think we would both get points for that. Because, like I said, I'm going down the list. My next question would have been, is it the first appearance of Maverick? Later becomes Agent Zero. Because I know it was the
So we
first.
know what book it is. I'm locked in.
Right. So go ahead,
Well-
Mark. You guess first.
Paul,
Not
have you
me.
locked in yet?
Yes.
Oh, so you're all going with the same one. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay. That'll make this easy. Go ahead.
Number 4. The first appearance as defined by Key Collector of the opposite of Alpha Omega Red.
And who did the cover for it?
That would be Jim Lee.
That would be correct.
Hey.
And a 9.8.
Yeah. So this is my little fun copy. You got the little newsstand going on.
So
and,
fun.
that's
Nice.
Yeah, that's a badass book.
Yeah, man,
It
I'm
is.
happy about it. I've had it for a few years now, and it was funny. This, just a side note about this. The first time I got it, I was so mad because I was looking at the body. You can't see it.
Oh, that big ring light on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
That corner. I thought like these corners are like split, and I was like, this isn't a 9.8. Like if I were to have looked at this in the store, I would have completely said, nah, that's 9.4 at best, just because of the way the corners are split both at the top. But apparently there was a printing issue in the early 90s where that was considered a printing error, not a ding on the book. So they didn't take off for those, I guess. So either way, yeah, I've had that for a couple of years now, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Nice.
Very nice. And things are going well with your podcast. Now you recently switched to biweekly.
Yeah.
And you also expanded the Taterverse.
That is true. Actually, I can show a little bit of that. What do we got here? So we just actually, so the Taterverse, we have our mascot is because we decided we needed a mascot. Our mascot is a tater tot named JJ, and JJ dresses up as different characters. So this is JJ as Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, nice.
Oh, I need it.
You can have it, man. You can have one. Absolutely. I need to send you some stuff anyway, Mark. And then we also did Batman 1989.
Nice.
And for those who aren't familiar with what the original JJ looks like, just so you get a reference. So he's just a podcast listening, grail chasing tater tot.
Like his grail.
Yeah, chasing grails. So yeah, we decided that I don't know, early on in the show, our listeners, we started calling them. Actually, we didn't even come up with it. A listener, I can't remember who it was now, called themselves a spectator, and we liked it enough that we decided tater tot, and then we just kind of went with it. And JJ the tater tot is dressed up as a lot of different characters, and we just decided. So we recently were like, man, we don't have any DC ones, so we came up with these guys. So those are fun. We are every 2 weeks right now. Between Jesus, my co-host, and I are just basically going through a lot of I've sold my house. I'm going to be moving by the end of May, and then I'm moving into a new house, but won't be moving in until July. That's a big fun thing. I'm going to be living with my in-laws for about a month and a half, and then Jesus is also just going through a lot of potential movement and job stuff and busy as hell. So we were just like, you know what? Let's not kill ourselves. We can come back and get back to every week like we normally were. And so we've been sort of taking it a little bit slow every other week and doing our best to try to put out as much content as we can, because we have a certain quality level. Like if we're going to do it, we still want it to sound good. And Mark, you are going to be happy to hear that as of 3 weeks ago, we are officially on YouTube. So we don't do any video, but you can listen to our show. So if you're on YouTube, you can look up the Spec Tales podcast. We've got the last 2 episodes are up, and you can check those out there. Otherwise, we're available pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thanks,
I
Paul.
was going to ask you, how do you communicate with your audience?
Through social media is the biggest way, but we every week when we're on, we always do a Grail Tale. Every episode has a Grail Tale in it, and a lot of the more recent episodes have been listener submitted Grail Tales, which we ended up having to. Gosh, I'm sorry, I gotta reach up and get something. We had to we had to define what a Grail Tale was. So we got these nice little. Jesus went to a show in Houston not that long ago, so we printed up some cards. But we define a Grail Tale as an imaginatively recounted history of a priceless comic book or collectible, and then see also Grail Fail. So it's basically just a story about how you got a book you love.
That's the same definition that Key Collector uses.
Is it? Wow. Well, we wrote ours. I don't know. Maybe we stole it.
I just put the link to your YouTube channel in the chat since this is YouTube. There's 14 people in the chat. Y'all hit that link, subscribe up to them.
Thank you, Mark.
Y'all don't know because it's only Jake here, but the best part of that show is missing from the panel tonight. So head over there, subscribe, listen to an episode, and also check out Guaranteed Comics, where Jesus posts a website for people to post their books to sell, and it's another avenue to avoid eBay and stuff like that, where you can consign your books onto that shop. And I don't think even that's a fair description of it. You're pretty much selling your books there just for a very small fee to the house.
Yeah, his fees beat eBay's by far, and he also already just has a bunch of books on there as well. And the whole idea behind Guaranteed is he guarantees
the grade.
Because all of his books that are on there are pre-graded. He gets a lot of and raw pre-graded. They're not all slabbed, but you can at least guarantee that the book you're getting is going to be what you bought. There you go.
So, yeah, I bought this from him, and the books are sent to CBCS to be graded. They're back in archival quality Mylar with tamper-proof tabs on them, and they come with an actual grade. They're just not slabbing. There are slabbed books on there, but the raw books, the grades are guaranteed. And if you get it and you're not happy, they fix it. They don't accept unhappy customers over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he really is, like Mark said, the better half. He's got a big full beard, and really he brings up the whole value of the show, quite honestly.
Yeah, his voice is like smooth butter.
Yeah, his mic isn't as cool looking as mine, though. Which this is a hint, by the way. This would have been a hint for the Omega Red fans out there. That is literally my Instagram handle is Omega Red, but I do red like you read a book. And then when I got this microphone, I was just like, yeah, I want it red and white. So I got it colored to be like one of my favorite characters, who's Omega Red.
Right. Yeah, Jose is also the leader of the Scarce Army.
That is very true. That's a fun story.
So, all right, let's go. One final book. I got my book here. So, Mark, we will start with you.
You're up to 7 subscribers. You gained 7 subscribers tonight. Go you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Is this a Silver Age key?
Ooh, it is not. Jake.
Let's see. Okay, so is this book the first full appearance of a team up of 4 people that only ever appear in this and one other book together as a team?
Understood perfectly.
I'm gonna have to defer and say no.
Okay, is it me?
Yes.
Is this the first appearance of a superhero or superheroine as a stock character that typically possesses superpowers or abilities beyond those ordinary people and fits the role of a hero, typically using his or her powers to help the world become a better place or dedicating themselves to protecting the public and fighting crime?
All that shit to say, is this the first appearance of a hero?
If we're reading dictionary words, man, and Wikipedia definitions, I mean, I might as well read right off it too.
That shit was fire, though, bro.
Yeah.
Good night, Izzy.
Is it
Let
the
me
first
just
appearance of a hero?
check something here. I'm gonna have to say no, and by no I mean Webster's defines no as not yes.
Awesome.
Oh, is this a villain key?
It is not.
It's not a hero key or a villain key.
And you said Bronze Age off the rip, right?
No, I said it was
Or
not Silver Age. It's the only thing
Silver
we have
Age.
determined so
Or
far.
yep.
I like the tactic there. You tried to catch him in a little bit of a question.
No, I for sure
He's
thought
very-
they
he's
asked
very deceptive.
Bronze.
I'm not high enough for this, but that implies that you are high. So that's
Yes, sir.
so it's nice to know that people are having fun while they're watching.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a Bronze Age book?
No.
No. He was so offended. No.
Oh God, no.
Man, I guess are we just staying with the theme? Is it a modern book?
No.
Paul, is this the first? Is this a death? Is this a death key?
No.
Huh. We haven't really figured shit out.
No, we have not. Paul is going for broke on this. Paul,
Mhm.
is the reason this book is a key? Is it because of the cover? Is it a cover key?
I would say no.
Is this book a key, Paul?
Yes.
Is this a Gold Age key?
Yes.
Oh shit! He is going for broke. All right, hold on. Is this a team book?
Yes.
Okay.
Heavy metal. He's number one. Wow.
Are Huey, Dewey, and Louie considered a team?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I would say no. They're not a team. Although they do
that's
work
not
well together.
They do, don't they? That wasn't my question though. Thanks for the answer though, Paul. I'm gonna go.
Yes, Kyle. There's right on the cover.
Have we?
Mhm.
Did we? Is
There's
it
a
a
lot of red
DC?
on all these
Is
covers.
it a DC key? Did we ask that?
Yeah,
You
well, it's
have
a
not-
DC key.
You
Don't
have
even
not
waste,
asked that.
don't waste the question if you don't want to.
It doesn't matter.
I don't have anything brilliant lined up. So,
This is my surprise look.
Paul, is it a DC? I'm just writing yes.
Okay.
Is this an adventure comics book?
It is not.
Paul, is this a key because a female character gets a specific new job designation on the team?
No.
You know exactly what book I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes.
You have that book, don't you?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
I know, right? And you said it's not a cover key, though, just to clarify an early one.
Correct.
I feel like you have that book, though, that I'm looking at now.
How can I put that? I will not say that the cover is not necessarily well known, but is not a key because of the cover. You know, a lot of covers in the golden age. You
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, there's a lot of these, like especially when you're scrolling through here, that it says cover by, and that's the only
Right.
reason they're a key collector.
That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
not it. And that's not it.
Jesus Christ.
Why is the book a key?
It's in the app.
Is it my turn?
It's my turn then. Is this a you?
No, Jake gets a real question.
Okay.
I mean, it's not
Jake's
a
like,
real
that was a
question.
real question. I'm trying to get out of it.
Is it a superhero book?
Yes.
Jake shooting blanks
Adam.
over there.
Is it
Yeah,
a
no, that's
US?
all I
Is it a
got.
USA Comics book?
It is not.
So it's not the first appearance of Whizzer, a man who gained incredible speed after receiving a blood transfusion from a mongoose.
The Wizard ends up in Marvel.
Does he?
Right.
That's awesome.
So,
Probably the worst name for a hero wizard.
So, Paul, is this a key because it's the first time 3 characters appear in the same story together?
3 characters appear in the same story.
Yeah, I'm
together.
intentionally not mentioning their names.
You talking only 3 characters?
Nope, but I'm talking about if you're reading the key factor out of Key Collector, it would read first time 1, 2, and 3 appear in the same story together.
Oh, I just found that book. Yeah,
There's more
Paul.
to it.
I'm want to make sure that I am delivering the absolute correct answer here.
I'm fairly certain this motherfucker has this on a T-shirt. Well, and if he doesn't, I know that there's a T-shirt of it that exists on the shop app.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but no.
All right, I might have to do a little bit of year shrinking here.
Yes, no, it's definitely no. And yes, I do have that T-shirt.
I know it's badass.
Well, there's only one page, so
Is it back to me? Whose
Mhm.
question is it? It is? I'm
Yours.
Yes.
sorry. Is this an All-Star Comics book?
Yes, it is.
Why did you have to ask it? Did you?
Because I need things.
What?
I'm
Wait,
just
what
over
did you
here.
ask?
I'm over
I
here.
was-
fixing that.
I was reading comments. What'd you ask?
All-Star Comics is the book it is. As soon as it said Golden Age and I asked if it's a team, I just went straight to All-Star and started fishing in here.
You know what? DC Golden Age isn't exactly my strong suit. It's not
Same.
something I know a lot about.
Hey,
I was-
Paul, it's
Yes.
Sturgis' turn. I'm sorry.
Is it an annual?
No.
Okay.
So
I love
Paul,
Jerry. Go ahead.
is this the final appearance of multiple characters in the Golden Age? Say again. Paul's frozen on my end. I don't know about you.
Same.
He's frozen on my end as well.
Oh, blink twice if you need help.
Screenshot it.
I'm gonna go ahead and while Paul is frozen, I'm gonna lock in. I mean, I've got no shot at this anyway, so I'm just gonna lock in. I'm writing my answer down.
So thankfully Mark said something about All-Star because I was not even on the right page. So I would have never even found it.
See,
I was on.
I'm the one who said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that
I was over here not sharing my information. I was over here.
we hijacked the show.
Yeah, All Star is the OG team. It's the first superhero team. It's the Justice Society of America.
Flash by Night
It's
just
also the
Flash
also
by
the-
Night screenshotted Paul Frozen, sent it to me already.
comic where Wonder Woman first appeared.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See that old DC stuff, man. Is
Issue number 3 is the first appearance of the Justice Society of America, predating all the other
Yep.
comic teams. And then
That
I'm good.
36 is a
First
really cool
appearance of
cover, by the
number
way.
Issue number
7,
8 is Wonder
Batman
Woman.
and Superman in a story together.
Have you guys been talking about me while I've been gone?
Check this out, Jake. So, issue 8, Wonder Woman appears in comics, and it didn't take but 4 issues to make her a secretary.
Yep.
The most powerful woman and questionably the most powerful person on the team. They made her a secretary.
What, in 14?
In issue
15?
12. Now,
12.
the book didn't come out monthly. It came
Oh,
out
God.
every couple of months. Like
Okay.
They came out fat and everything.
Mhm.
They're big books. Like, you spend a lot of time reading these.
Where were we?
I locked in.
He locked in because
Okay.
you were frozen, and Durs asked.
Hey, wait. Is this a scarce issue?
Oh God, I don't know.
They all are, bro.
Defined by the Key Collector app.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Paul, is there a female character that joins the JSA in this book?
Oh, I wish. No.
Yeah.
Is this a?
Hey, hold on, Durs. Jake, did you write your answer down already?
Yeah, it's already written down.
Don't need your hands up in the air.
Oh, for the love of God.
Hand check.
Hand check.
What am I, 15 all over again? Come on now.
You're going to go blind.
Does this character wear a very provocative costume? Is she on the cover?
There is no girl. We just said there was no girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, duh. Okay.
He's asking if there's a girl on the cover with a provocative costume.
No, that would be for the book, so I'm throwing that out. Are characters on the cover are they on a fun little carnival ride?
No, they are not.
Oh, because they look like they're having a
fun. You definitely
terrible.
Fun.
It doesn't look like it's very fun.
I was looking at issue 42 as well just then. And we did establish it was Golden Age, right?
Correct.
Right.
All right, that's a cover.
Have you asked anything? Have you asked about 36?
That
Mark?
one.
The first time 3 characters? Yeah, that was that one you asked. Okay.
You guys.
Let's see. That's a villain's order. That's them
many-
coming together.
Weren't we supposed to limit this to 10 questions, Paul?
Yeah, we'll do 2 more. We'll do 1 question for each more with.
Okay, Mark, you go first.
Mark.
It's not a hero or it's not a first appearance.
Can I have another question?
Yes.
Yeah, you can unlock.
Not if you're locked.
You have to unlock.
I'm already wrong anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to lock in while he's unlocked.
I didn't say I was unlocked.
If you ask a question, you unlock.
You can't double stamp a triple stamp it. You can't.
Okay, I have a real question.
Yeah, if he's going to unlock, I'm going to take the opportunity.
This will be my last question. Is this a 3rd appearance?
No.
Is it a second appearance?
I'm screwed.
Yes.
I'm locked, for sure locked.
Okay, I'm gonna just give me a second to look around.
I got it up on my phone. This is
There's-
what that's why he said I
there's a
don't
few
know
of
how I
them.
didn't see this one sooner. And like it's a baller book. Just because
Hang on.
of the really numbered
Hang
book.
on.
Like now that I see like the numberness
All right.
of it,
I'm gonna hope for the best, and I'm gonna lock as well.
Jake, are you sticking with yours? Are you confident with it, or are you rewriting
No,
it?
I mean, I'm not confident at all, but I mean,
Same, but this is the one I'm going with.
as what I would consider to be the most honest individual on this panel right now. Notoriously honest individual. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I wrote down ASC 41.
Okay.
Which I already know is wrong. You've already said that it's not going to be that one. But if you're curious, I did pick that one because it said in Key Collector it is a scarce issue. And Paul, you know I can't pass up on the word scarce.
That's what I asked. Did it say scarce issue in Key Collector? And he said no.
Your brother John caught my hint there.
I picked 4.
I went with issue number 17, the second appearance of Brainwave, and it's my favorite number 17.
Okay. And what was yours, Adam?
4. Second appearance of the Justice Society? Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! No matter what he turns around, Jesus.
Yes, and he pulls it out.
Jesus Christ!
Damn.
The one guy that knows nothing about early DC.
He kept with the I wish bullshit. And he's got
God.
This is the second appearance of the Justice Society. It is also the first adventure, though, of the Justice Society, because although they became the Justice Society in the issue before, they
just
still
sat
had their
around.
individual stories. This was their
Sat
first
around
full-length
their meeting
adventure.
telling Johnny Thunder an adventure that they've been on.
Right.
Yeah.
That is not an easy book. That's a scarce book.
This is the book where the president calls them and says, "Hey, I need y'all's help. We have a bunch of commies embedding themselves in our colleges and in our workforces. I need y'all to spread out and go shut them down."
Yeah, it's like $1,000 book. I'm looking. It's a banger book.
Nice book, Paul.
He's a liar.
And I just want to say congratulations to Adam. Thank you very much for making sure that Mark didn't win. Now I can at least go back to Jesus.
How was I a liar?
Who called you a liar?
Esteban. How am I a liar?
Plead the fifth, Jake.
I did. I will. Always.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually I got that from Shortboxed.
Yeah, he always brings the heat.
When did you pick that one up?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Jesus Christ.
Heat. Always brings heat, man.
He would have like the most insane Instagram if he actually let people know.
But then you guys would start guessing my books.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, all right. So don't forget again. I am part of the DC Deep Dive with Mark. We do that on Monday mornings. We will be back in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we are scheduled to have Mr. Comics 89 and TJ Flash by Night. We're always looking for people to come and join us and have some fun. We're filling up June right now, so I just want to thank Jake, as always. Thank you for coming on. Make sure you guys find his podcasts wherever you find podcasts. Mark, as always, can't thank you enough. And Adam, thank you very much, especially on such short notice.
Appreciate of course, well. It's an honor, man. Always.
Thank you a lot for being here, Durs.
Yes.
Thank you, Durs, for coming.
Appreciate you.
But that's going to be it for this episode. Again, we'll see you back in 2 weeks. Thank you to everybody in the chat as well for playing along. We can't do this without you. So as of right now, you are leaving Sector 2815.